this 12th night of love and other deaths, romance lingers like a curse. This story is called The Lover's Bridge.
I learned to block it all out. The romantic bullshit that makes the air so heavy in this place. It's about a week out from Valentine's Day, and I'm selling souvenirs by the Lover's Bridge, actively not listening to all the sweet nothings crap being whispered not so softly in public. When this completely gross, totally rotting, I swear actively disintegrating old woman steals one of the flowers I sell for $5 a pop. All the tourists and the romantic fucking wannabes who come to the Lover's Bridge this time of year have money burning in their pockets. The week of Valentine's is the hot time, and you can get anyone and their mother to throw $20 at you for 2 flowers and a little piece of scrap paper they can use to write a note to all the lovers who have died here at this bridge. Legend has it, or whatever. I could tell you the story, but you already know it. All those stories are the same anyway. Oh my God, I can't live without you, blah, 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 blood and guts, sad, death. Oh wow, how could we have known this is how the story would have ended, blah, blah, blah. I have one of these stories, and you have one of these stories. Maybe without the blood and death, but stories that felt like death in the moment. That's how I found out about this Lover's Bridge to begin with. It was my girlfriend who brought me out here for the first time, who said she believed in all this romantic crap, but turns out, well, doesn't matter. Anyway, the city slapped a plaque on this bridge however many decades ago, and around Valentine's Day, all the sorry saps come out here. There are always a dozen couples breaking up or getting engaged or doing some dramatic thing that gets the cops and an ambulance called. I possibly was the one who got it listed on Atlas Obscura, so all the weirdo tourists would wander over here too. And maybe I was the one who started the subreddit about all the dark shit that happens here, so there's always a little bit of an audience for the sensational stuff. And I got the merch situation locked in. T-shirts and holographic stickers and bike locks people can clamp onto the bridge, and then lots of flowers and dissolvable paper and bullshit they can, throw into the sorry excuse for a stream the bridge runs over. Paying homage to the dead, to the ghosts that still roam this place. If you walk over the bridge and don't pay homage to the dead, they say you're in for some bad luck, real, life-ruining luck. Someone on the subreddit started saying that anyone who really disrespects the place will have their heart ripped out. And I didn't correct them. Buy a flower, I said. Better safe than sorry. So this old lady steals one of my flowers right out of my booth. But I don't even know how. I got an eagle eye, and she's an old, frail, crusty thing, but I know she stole it. Because it's a plum-colored scabiosa, and those are filler flowers. You wouldn't just think to pick those up at a florist on your way to the Lover's Bridge, but they symbolize unfortunate love, or something like that. It's fitting for the situation. So I know she fucking stole that shit from me, and I'm watching her on the bridge pulling off the little petals and tossing it all into the water and then just walking the fuck away. And she comes back every day, stealing the flower again and again, and I never catch her. But today, it's dusk, right? And the sun has just barely set, and you can see all the orange and red in the sky still. Everyone gets all googly-eyed at this time of day, calling it the romantic hour, which is not a thing, though I did put it on a t-shirt and it's doing really well. And I see the woman at the bridge holding the flower. My flower, and I slam the windows of my booth shut so no one else is tempted. And I march right up to the lady and go to put my hand on her shoulder, like I'm going to twist her around and hopefully break one of her ankles in the process and really lay into her. And I say, "Get off my fucking bridge, lady." And she turns to me, all wide-eyed like she's surprised I caught her. The nerve of this woman. She starts to say something, but I go to slap my palm on her bony-ass shoulder, and it just goes right through her, and she disappears. And I start to freak out, okay, Maybe I was just seeing things. Maybe there was no old lady and I really do have an inventory problem. But then I see the scabiosa laying at my feet. So I pick it up, and I bring it back to the booth because, I guess I won. I'm not throwing it into the stream because maybe I could still sell it, and if that was a ghost, well, fuck her, I don't need to pay homage to anyone. Why do we always feel like we owe the dead something? But that obviously wasn't a ghost. Those are just stories we tell to sell t-shirts. Anyway, I keep my booth open for a bit longer, until the sun sets. I don't sell the little scabiosa, so I throw it out. Good riddance. But when I turn back from the trash bin, there it is again. The flower sitting alone in the water bucket in my booth. So I walk it to the trash again. But when I turn around, it's back in the bucket. Things go on like this for a bit because I'm stubborn. I'm not going to be bested by a flower or an old lady my tired brain made up. But when I pick up the flower again, I'm standing on the bridge. I know I didn't walk over there. I know I had just barely touched the flower. And I know it was night 2 seconds ago, but it's suddenly the romantic hour again. Like the clock reversed an hour or so, and I'm holding the flower up, and there are all these creatures, these corpse-like things staring at me. They're paired up, holding each other's gray-skinned hands, their eyes bulging, lips cracked into grins. All the regular people are walking by, making out, everything they were doing an hour ago. But these things, the dead people, the dead lovers from all the stories you've heard. They are waiting for me to drop the flower into the stream, to pay homage. Well, fuck them. To hell with you all, I say, but I sound kinda shaky, I have to admit. I turn to go, flower still in my hand. I'm holding it so tight I can feel the stem starting to cut into me. And as I turn, I hear my own voice say, "Get the fuck off my bridge, lady!" And I'm staring at myself, my own hand reaching out to slap my palm on my shoulder. And it's like time slows down or something because I can see the other me's hand coming down to hit my shoulder, but when I look at my body, at my new hand holding the flower, I see her, the old lady. I am the old lady. I look out at all the corpses surrounding the bridge, and they're all moving toward me, faster than I can move. I try to speak, I try to get one word out, just one, but I don't have any breath because my heart is gone. I can actually feel the empty pocket in my chest. The me from before. Her hand is still coming down, just about to slap me on my new old shoulder. But the other corpses get to me first, their hands covering every part of my skin. A pair of cracked lips touching my own, catching me in a silent scream as they pull me apart, scattering my pieces into the water below. I feel every tear of my skin, every chunk of muscle ripped apart, every rock that hits me as I fall like flower petals. Floating in the stream, my new old eyes watch as the past me stands there on the bridge, staring at the empty space where the old lady, me, had been standing. I watch her pick up the flower I dropped. Wherever my new old lips have landed, they mouth the words, "Throw it in." Wherever my thoughts live now, and the silent pieces of myself sinking into the water or drying out in mud, they repeat, "Please, please just throw the flower in. Scatter it. Scatter it. Let it go. Please, let it go. They need it. I need it." But I taught myself not to listen. I learned to block it all out. The romantic bullshit that makes the air so heavy in this place.
We hope tonight's story left you satisfied. When the hunger returns, you'll know where to find us.
You've been listening to Long Winter Nights, Love and Other Deaths, a horror story advent calendar. The Lover's Bridge was written by Chelsea Sutton and read for you by Jenapher Zheng. The music was composed by Adrian Prevost, with sound mix by Austin Chase. Video editing was done by Matt Hill and Cody Derr. The opening narration was read for you by Alba Albanese. Love and Other Deaths was produced by Matt Hill, Chelsea Sutton, Lisa Sanaye Dring, and Lyndsey Stogdill. Executive producer meriko borogove. Long Winter Nights was co-created by Matt Hill, Chelsea Sutton, and Lisa Sanaye Dring, copyright 2026. To learn more about our team and where you can hear more of these tales, visit longwinternights.com.